Let's bring in Ian Eagle, NBA on TNT, play-by-play voice, NFL on CBS. Ian, when's the last time you were at a bar or bat mitzvah?
I don't know how I didn't get the invite to Fritzy's. Fritzy is a mensch. He is not a mashugana. Let's make this perfectly clear. He did the right thing for his daughters. I would say it's actually only been 3 weeks. I was at my cousin's 3 weeks ago.
How many famous people were in the tribute video?
One.
You?
One. You got it. And it's semi-famous, I would say.
Yeah. You didn't call in any of your friends?
No, but I must say, I will go on record for my son's bar mitzvah many, many years ago. There were some quote-unquote famous friends called in. So I cannot criticize Fritzy. There was Shaquille O'Neal, who apparently is doing the entire bar mitzvah, bat mitzvah circuit. He was featured in that video. So I had no idea he was that available. I thought that was a tremendous get. And here we are now, 8 years later. I'm like, no, Shaq does them all. What did I know?
I think what happens is they go, okay, who's this for? Jordan. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, this is Shaquille O'Neal. Just want to say, Jordan, happy bar mitzvah. Okay, what's the next one? What's the next one? Yeah.
It's Jacob.
Jacob, this is Shaq. Just want to say, happy bar mitzvah. All right, who's next? David. Okay, David. All right. So what should we be prepared for tonight with Cavs and the Raptors?
Oh man, it's amazing how much the narrative has changed in 8 days. And literally, we were getting ready for this series thinking, all right, well, this is Toronto's chance. This is their year. They've prepared for this. They changed their whole offense to get ready for this moment against LeBron James and a Cavalier team that certainly looked beatable against Indiana and had to go to the full 7 games on the brink of elimination. And then game 1, they get stymied with LeBron and the Cavaliers coming from behind, winning the game in overtime. Game 2, they get thumped. Game 3, they show fight. They rally. They're down 14 in the fourth quarter, only to get LeBron again. And what we're seeing is historic in many ways. And I would even take it to another level and say it's been superhuman what this guy has done in the postseason. So I know Toronto has pride and they've dealt with all these questions, but we know it's part of the deal when you're down 3-0 in an NBA playoff series. You must make mention of the fact that no team has ever come back from an 0-3 deficit, and there's no possible way Toronto's going to become the first. That's the general feeling.
More impressive, what the Cavs/LeBron have done or the Celtics?
I'm more impressed with the Celtics in that they have not missed a beat, and their head coach has the finger on the pulse of this team. That I am blown away what Brad Stevens has done. He is an elite coach in this league. He will win championships, I believe, when it's all said and done. And I just think he had an understanding that he could not let this team start believing what others were saying, which was they're not equipped. Without their talented point guard, it's a nice story, but no, they're not going to be able to go on an extended run. And now they are right on the precipice of advancing to the conference finals and looking like a well-oiled machine. They always seem to make the right play, no matter who's in there. So, yeah, I would tell you, Dan, that what Boston has done has been more surprising to me than what Cleveland has done.
He's Ian Eagle, NBA on TNT. He's got the call tonight, Cavs and the Raptors. In all the years that you've done sports, broadcast, play-by-play, what's the oddest thing that your color analyst has said?
Well, I could probably say it. I did a game with Bill Raftery. You know him?
Onions!
A little bit?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. So the Nets signed Jamie Fike to a 10-day contract out of Michigan State. Do you know where this is going?
I think I do, but I'm going to let you go there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll go there.
All right.
They're playing, I believe it was the Sixers, and a Sixer player comes down the lane. Fike is there defensively. He gets great position. He rises up, and he blocks the shot. And Raph says, "Ooh, get the Fike!"
How long do you wait?
That was it.
How long do you wait before you say something?
I think I gave it like a full pregnant pause.
I like it.
And I could not contain my joy over the fact that line was used on television. Our executive producer at the time, Mike McCarthy, called the truck and said, "Tell Raph, great line, and then second, don't ever use it again." So it was a one and done. But that's from the mind of Raph. I think that's the one that probably shocked me more than I've had 127 different partners over the course of doing these different sports. And I would tell you that's probably the one that surprised me the most, yes.
Have you ever been injured courtside? Like player?
I got crushed. It was made of rock. Played for the Nets, lefty from Xavier. It's the last game of the season, and the Nets have 20-something wins. It's irrelevant. They're playing the Cavaliers. This was in the 90s. And Aaron Williams is going after a loose ball. And I remember it was slow motion because I thought to myself, there's no way he's coming over the top of the scorer's table. This game has no meaning whatsoever. And he's like the Rock of Gibraltar. And he went over the top and barreled into me. I lost my headset. Like, that's the one thing as a play-by-play guy. You can't lose your headset. I lost my headset. I went down, and I had Raph next to me, and all he did was, and there was no protection. There was no lunge in front of me. I just took it like a man. But yeah, that was not fun.
Well, have fun tonight. We'll be watching. And who are you working with tonight?
I'm working with Bones.
Oh,
Barry,
yeah, he did, and he's got good hair. His hair looks postseason form. So tell Bones we said hello there, Ian.
Well, thank you for the kind words. That was really nice. Yeah, I was flying at the time, and when I landed, waiting for me. So I go and I look at the first one. It was for my wife. And then I'm at yoga. So that had nothing to do with your nice words. But then the other 40 and 49 were.
Well, see, we were going to – I said some nice things about Ian Eagle. Sorry, Ian, your phone is fading out there. But I said that I think he might be the most underrated broadcaster because he's great on the NFL. He's great with basketball, energy there, sense of humor there. Lets his, color analyst sets him up well. It's not about him in the broadcast. Mike Breen is this way, too. I mean, there are guys who just – they do it with the way that I think the job should be done. And I think that Breeny and Ian Eagle are two of those guys who have that role and set up their analysts quite well and don't make it about themselves. So we apologize for the phone difficulties, but Fritzy's working on a part 2 tribute video for his daughter, so he didn't have time to get a good phone line for Ian Eagle, apparently.
I don't know what I could say to that.
Couldn't you
started off good?
Yeah, couldn't he have done the hotel phone?
I always ask all our guests if they can do it from a landline. We're in a different world now. Everybody's too busy to be by a hard line.
For more Dan Patrick Show, tune to Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV or download the Dan Patrick Show app.